Welcome back. On the first day of the new recruitment drive, 68 lifeguards gathered at Kampal to mark their protest against recruitment of lifeguards by the government. The existing lifeguards are waiting in the hope that the government will enroll them on regular basis. However, they fear that the company which is hired by the government would hire or fire the lifeguards at any point of time.
आम्ही गव्हर्नमेंटाकडे इतलेच मागता हे तुम्ही 18 कोटी ते भायल्या कंपनीक जे मोडटा पळय आमच्या गोंयच्या भुरग्यांकूच मोडा न्हू आमी तुमकां बरें हें दिता न्हू सर्वीस दिता न्हू.
The prevailing lifeguards are of the opinion that instead of undertaking a new agency to save life on beaches, the government could have infused the same amount of money towards them by provision of latest equipments.
त्या पयलीं आमकां दिवंक ना आतां हे 9 करोड जे मोडून हें करता बाकीच्या हांकां हें करता न्हू तें जर गोवा ट्युरिझम हें करून जर आमकां रिक्रूट करून जर हें केलें जाल्यार आमी बस दाखयताले आमची ड्युटी कित्याक आतां आमी ऑलरेडी नॅशनल इन्स्टिट्यूट ऑफ वॉटर स्पोर्ट हितून आमी कोर्स केलेलो आहा तशेंच आमी 3 फावटी ट्रेनींग दिलेलें आहा आनी हे आतां हेंचो प्लान भुरग्यांक भायर मारपाचो आनी ahले कंपनीक हाडपाचे पयशे घेवपाचे आनी सायडीक सरपाचे आमी इंट्रस्टेड आहा जर हे गव्हर्नमेंट घेता जाल्यार गोवा ट्युरिझम ऑन द डिपार्टमेंटा अंडर ahले कंपनी कितें कांय हें नासता फाल्यां घेतले अमूक लॉस जालें म्हटलें आनी फाल्यां वयतले ते आमी खूब अशें मारले.
Now the existing lifeguards under the banner of Gomantak Mazdoor Sangh demanded to cancel the contract between the government and Drishti Adventure Sports Private Limited, which is involved in recruiting new lifeguards.
आमचो फूल सपोर्ट आसता आनी ते आमच्या अंडर तेसो केस चालू आसता तेंगेली आमी तांकां रेग्युलरायजेशन करपा लागून चालू आसा आनी हय इंडस्ट्री ट्रिब्युनल केस चालू आसा तरी भितर हे इंडस्ट्री ट्रिब्युनल चालू आसतना हे अशी जर कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर हाडून भरती करता ते गव्हर्नमेंटाचें रॉंग आसा.
Meanwhile, the government hired agencies that have already started recruitment of lifeguards at Panjim. It may be recalled that the Tourism Minister, Mr. Francisco Pacheco, had unveiled Goa's beach safety management plan last Friday.
From here, you can talk to him. It's okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to hand you the tube. On that. क्या है जब आप बचाने के लिए जाते हो तो आपको सडन
Speaking to Goa 365, Drishti Adventure Sports Private Limited Chairman Rajiv Somani told us more on the training program.
See, right now what we are doing is we are asking people to show their ability to swim, so they and stamina. That's why we're making them swim 400 meters in 11 minutes. Okay. Now many of them, as you have seen, are not completing 400 meters. Some of them are not completing it in the correct time. We've told them if you have the will, we will still teach you how to swim. We can improve your stroke, but we can't increase your will. If you have the will, we'll teach you the stroke and your timing will come down. These procedures, now we will go through each student and see what his capability is. Somebody who's got a very good hand and body coordination, he goes on to say something like jet ski or boat. Somebody who's a very good swimmer but hand coordination is not very good, mind coordination is not very fast, he stays on the beach, so he goes on to the board. So each person has his own strength and each weakness. Yeah, according to their abilities we will be dividing it. This process will take place over the next 1 month.
In a recent battle between government and his employees, where government succeeded in dividing the Goa Government Employees Association, and thereafter both groups claimed that they have decided to suspend the pen down, tool down strike in the interest of the public. The Goa Government Employees Association yesterday called an emergency meeting of working committee to decide what action they can initiate on those members who briefed the media as soon as the government invoked ESMA. Briefing media persons after the meeting of the working committee, Goa Government Employees Association President Mangal Das Shetkar disclosed the decisions taken by the working committee against the 3 rebels members.
Today we have convened an emergency meeting of working committee wherein all 12 working committee executive members attended the meeting and resolved to take action against 3 persons who have gone to press without the consent of the General Secretary or the President, which is totally against the constitution or the bylaws of the GGA.
Mr. Shetkar argued that no committee member could address the media except the President and General Secretary of the association, and thus the working committee has decided to issue a show-cause notice to these three members.
It is resolved to issue them show-cause notice and seek their reply within 48 hours.
Further speaking, he said if all three members were found guilty, then they would initiate action under Section 18A1 of their constitution.
What you are going to take action on them?
As per the provision of the constitution, after their reply, we study their reply and take action as per the constitution available provisions 18A1.
The Goa Government Employees Association also condemned the government's stand for evoking ESMA.
The very attitude of the state government to impose ESMA without any reason, covering other departments, we are not other departments, not essential services like Mamledar, BDO, collector offices, all these offices which are not covered under ESMA, and terrorizing the employees on the threat of ESMA or taking action or suspension or dismissal, whatever they term it, and even to cut salaries for during the strike. These are all tactics government has taken as anti-employee actions, which we on behalf of the Goa government employees condemn the government on this. We denounce this government.
The Goa Government Employees Association General Secretary Ganesh Chorankar threatened to restart the strike if government takes action against any one of their colleagues.
Although government has imposed ESMA, we have not set back ourselves. Our actions are afoot, and within no times, by holding all the meetings with all the other unions and sister concerns, we will come out rising against government. So for that, government should think twice before taking any action.
Time for a short break. You're with Goa 365.